And first, I want to get to Dr. Gifty. Why the need? I know that the course is to get an inpatient clinical trials unit in Ghana, and the UGMC to be precise, but why do we need this? Why the need for this?
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and good morning to your listeners. Clinical trials is a very important part of research and then healthcare delivery. As you already know, UGMC, since we started 5 years ago, we've done a lot of things. When it came to COVID, we were a household name. We've done a lot of collaborations to promote healthcare, and we are continuing in that space. So we have 3 focal areas: the clinical service, we have training, and then we have research. So this is the opportunity for research to also come up with what they want to do. And we always depend on each other, the 3 components to work. So we have a clinical area, so why not an inpatient clinical unit? So the research unit is trying to set up this clinical trials unit. First of all, I want to talk about what a clinical trials unit is. So clinical trials are forms of research done on human subjects with the aim to improve healthcare. It's interventional, so you may be putting in testing a new drug, a new diagnostic device or medical device, or a new medical procedure. Before we get all these medications that are being sold around that we take and we get relief, trials are done on them. Unfortunately, because there's no such area facility like that in Africa, most of these clinical trials are done far away on people who do not have the same characteristics like us. And sometimes you are not sure whether the drugs are effective or the medical devices are effective or procedures are good in our health system. So this is an opportunity for us, since we've provided excellent clinical services. In fact, since we started our clinical service, people have been talking about excellent care, good customer relations, and they even ask, where do you train your nurses and doctors? And so we want to tell them that we could also do it better with research. So with our clients, we want to do these clinical trials so that to attract the big farmers and all those interventions into the country. We test the drug and make sure that at the end of the day, when you visit the facility, you are getting the latest and newest drug that can ably treat the condition that you have. So cutting edge. It will also improve the skills of our medical personnel, because clinical trials will give space for people to be trained into that area. So more training, more jobs, and we have taken advantage of the location of the hospital. It's close to UG, academia, medical school, UG. We have all the specialists there. And then we have the clientele also. So we are pushing this agenda to attract to set up the clinical trials, first of its kind in Sub-Saharan Africa. So this is why we are doing it. Thank you very much.
I want to get to Mr. Franklin Elablu. I know that even here at Sunny, we're partnering with you to support a good cause with the Akosombo Dam spillage, and it's been awesome. Thank you for that support. But for those who are hearing us mention you and maybe IT Consortium for the first time, first, and can let us know what IT Consortium is into and why this partnership with UGMC for this fundraiser.
Right, so IT Consortium is an enhanced payment service provider licensed by the Central Bank of Ghana. And one of the products that we have is CHANGO, which is becoming a brand name of its own.
Household name.
Exactly, and now people think CHANGO is the company, and IT Consortium is something.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we built CHANGO specifically with a view to harness the power of crowdfunding. Together we are stronger. And so when we heard about what UGMC was doing, trying to build a clinical trials unit.
How did you even hear about it? Well, take us back?
Yes, we've had some collaborations with UGMC in the past, particularly during the COVID era.
Okay.
We supported with, you know, some supplies, and, you know, so we struck some relationship back then, and that relationship has been cultivated over the period. Sure. And so this got to our ears that they were building a clinical trials unit. And I mean, among the things that she said, what excited some of us the most was that these trials are being done on Africans. Clinical trials happen everywhere in the world, okay, but they try medications on Caucasians, they try medications on different people, and it may not exactly work with us. And so to have something for us, you know, by us, was very exciting. Now, how are they going to raise the funds? 50 million Ghana cedis or $5 million. You know, we asked them, are you getting funding from abroad? They said, no, this is all local. Wow. Then we said, wow, in that case, we would like to get involved, because we built our platform particularly to serve needs and causes like this. So we came on board to make this available to Ghanaians. You know, it's easy to get to do the math and say that if we had 1 million people donating 50 CDs, that is 50 million.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Make your target.
Yeah.
But how are you going to do that?
Yeah.
How are they going to send all of these to a mobile number or a bank? How are you going to track all of these things? You know, so we thought, look, this is how we can help. Let's get involved. Let's mobilize. Let's harness this potential and make this a story by Ghanaians, for Ghanaians, and not just Ghanaians. West Africa, and we thought this.
The first in West Africa.
The first in West Africa.
This is going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
I want to be a part of this history. Definitely be a part of this.
Wow. So we're very excited to be partnering. Yeah.
So I would love to know, what are the expectations in line for this partnership with IT Consortium organizing this fundraising concert?
Okay.
Yeah.
So UGMC does a lot of collaboration, positive collaborations. And as we know, the SDG even talks about partnership for goals. We've done collaborations with other organizations to do surgeries here, and this time we are collaborating with IT Consortium to bring this program to the general public. And I believe he will tell us more about it.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, and I think I'm going to get to him right away.
Right,
to get into that for us.
Exactly. So this concert, by the way, is happening on Friday at 6 p.m. at the UGMC.
This Friday.
This very Friday, 8th December. At the UGMC car park, the one opposite the emergency block. Now, we have a lineup of artists. Joe Metal will be there, Koda, Neokai, Joyful Way, and UGMC themselves have a choir, which is an amazing choir. Now, at this event, it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be an unveiling. It's going to be an awareness creation that this thing is going on, and we're going to be pitching to corporate Ghana and the general public to pitch in and make it happen. Already in getting this event organized, we've had a lot of positive responses from banks, from telcos, from mining companies, and they're doing an amazing job even in the responses. So we're very hopeful that at the end of this event and the weeks that follow, we'll have an overwhelming response from corporate Ghana, from individuals, and we will have this thing built for Ghana. It's also worth mentioning that for those, particularly the corporates who donate, their names will be etched.
How's that going to be? Tell us about that.
In that facility, it will be embossed in the facility. You come there, and you will see, an Access Bank or a Stanbic Bank or a Cal Bank as one of those who made this happen. I think it's a great thing. It's a great story to be able to tell in our day. And IT Consortium is really excited to be a part of this.
Fantastic. And Mrs. Ujema, what do you see the impact is going to be like? What do you see this all going to turn out to look like after this fundraiser is done and this is all set up at UGMC?
It's going to be great. It's going to improve the healthcare that we offer. We are even offering top-notch already, and for this time, it's going to be evidence-based because the research comes out, and then you are sure that when you visit UGMC, you find a cutting-edge clinical research that has come out around your area around the condition that you have. So you are sure it will improve healthcare, and I believe other facilities are looking on, and then we are going to have more people join to improve the health of Ghana, the Ghanaians, and then beyond.
I'm excited about this project, and I'm sure people listening out there saying, Jennifer, how can the public support? How can we donate to this historic project?
Right, so it's very simple. I mean, anybody listening to me, you can simply dial *887 *222 even now, and do your contribution. I mean, as we said, there's no amount too small. And there's no amount too big.
Not at all. CHANGO can handle.
CHANGO can handle anything.
The small and the big.
The small and the big. So 887 *222 hash. That's a CHANGO short code, and you can make this this donation. In addition to that, you can also go to the UGMC website, and you see the donate button. It also feeds into CHANGO, and you can make your donation there. Or you can go to changoapp.com, and look for UGMC and go ahead and do your donations. You can do your donations with mobile money on all networks. You can do your donations with card. You can even do your donations with check now, and it will be recorded on CHANGO, accounted for, and you'll be part of this great historic event.
I want to say that since we started our partnership with you for the victims affected by the Akosombo Dam switch, I mean, the first time my CEO was here and says, we were doing this fundraiser, I picked my phone, I started the donation process. I think this is so simple.
Yes.
So user-friendly.
Yes.
I mean, you can't say that you can't make a donation. It is that simple that you can just pick up your phone and simply figure out where to go. Just follow the prompts and you can make your donation. But how can we be a part of this concert? Are we all invited, for everybody and anybody?
Yes, thank you for asking, Jennifer. Yes, the concert is free, absolutely free.
Okay.
We want you to come. If even it's just for the music, you come, let's dance, let's celebrate. It's on Friday, 6 p.m. at the UGMC car park. We're expecting all of you. Just come by and let's dance and celebrate. At the car park. It's open, but it's going to be massive. I mean, it's going to be massive, and I want to invite all of you who are listening to make your way to the UGMC car park.
Beatrice again, just give us the lineup again. I think I promised that.
So we have Joe Metal.
Joe.
He's coming with his entire team.
Wow.
We have Neil Kai with his entire team. We have Koda with his entire team. Joyful Way is coming in their full mass, and then the UGMC choir, which is the surprise of the night. You guys can do any research and test stuff.
You're making me wonder what I'm going to see that singing as well. So that night, so the surprise will work.
Yes,
we'll be there to support. But that's definitely awesome. Any more you want to share with Sunny listeners this morning as we get ready to join you on Friday? What time should we be there?
So we would advise that you arrive by 5:30 because we do want to start on time. We're not, we want to do the things the right way. So by 5:30 you are settling, and then 6 o'clock we start. Sunny, we know that you are very supportive, Sunny listeners. When we call, you respond, and so we're excited to be here this morning to invite all Sunny listeners to make your way to UGMC on Friday, at 5:30. The program starts at 6, and we hope to see you there.
Fantastic. You're listening to the I'm Drive. This is Sunny 88.7 FM. And thank you for coming. And Mrs. Mediama, also Franklin Elabu of IT Consortium. So we'll see you on Friday by 5:30 p.m.
Yes.
The car park.
It's full.
I'll be on the phone too. I'm watching out for Mrs. Mediama. Yes. I want a surprise from her.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. A great celebration this Friday. It's going to be awesome. Let's not miss out.
And you know, December is for celebrating and giving.
Yes.
And for this one, we are giving for a worthy cause, which will benefit all of us.
That's right.
So I encourage everybody to be part, as you earlier on said. Come and join the family. Let's promote healthcare in Ghana and beyond. Thank you.
And you never know who this is going to help in the next few years. It could be your father's life, it could be saving, it could be your sister's life, it could be a brother's life, it could be your own life.
Exactly.
It's going to be saving. So let's all join, let's come in together and let's go. So see you on Friday.
Sure.
We can come dressed, you know, we should just look good.
Just look
ready to
come
praise.
when you went to work and just come ready to praise.
So thanks so much for coming. So you're listening to the Iron Drive. This is Sunny 88.7 FM.
Get ready for an unforgettable